Welcome to Class 10 Cbse class. Topic: Metals and Non-Metals, Part 1. Presented by Anand Mohandas.
Do you know most elements on the periodic table are metals? 118 elements are known today. Out of them, 92 are metals. The metals consist of the alkali metals, alkaline earths, transition metals, lanthanides, and actinides. A few examples of metals are copper, gold, aluminium, iron. You can see the atomic symbol of copper is Cu and atomic number 29, it is a transition metal. Copper is a solid at room temperature. Gold is a chemical element with the symbol Au and atomic number 79. It is a bright, slightly orange-yellow, dense, soft, malleable, and ductile metal in pure form. Aluminium is a chemical element with the symbol Al and atomic number 13. Iron is a chemical element with the symbol Fe and atomic number 26.
There are 118 elements on periodic table. The number of protons in an element gives the atomic number of the element. As shown on the periodic table of the elements, the majority of the chemical elements in pure form are classified as metals. The green-colored one shows the metals. The elements can be classified as metals, non-metals, or metalloids. Let us look at the properties of metals. Physical properties of metals. Hardness: most of the metals are hard, except alkali metals, such as sodium, potassium, lithium, etc. are very soft metals. Strength: most of the metals are strong and have high tensile strength. Because of this, big structures are made using metals. State: metals are solid at room temperature except for mercury, Hg. Sound: metals produce ringing sound, so metals are called sonorous. Sound of metals is also known as metallic sound. This is the cause that metal wires are used in making musical instruments. Conduction: metals are a good conductor of heat and electricity. This is the cause that electric wires are made of metals like copper and aluminium. Malleability: metals are malleable. This means metals can be beaten into a thin sheet. Ductility: metals are ductile. This means metals can be drawn into thin wire. Because of this property, a wire is made of metals. Melting and boiling point: metals have generally high melting and boiling points, except sodium and potassium metals which have low melting and boiling point. Density: most of the metals have a high density. Color: most of the metals are gray in color. But gold and copper are exceptions.
Let us see the chemical properties of metals. 1. Reaction of metals with water. Metals form respective hydroxide and hydrogen gas when reacting with water. Metal plus water give rise to metal hydroxide plus hydrogen. Examples: sodium metal forms sodium hydroxide and liberates hydrogen gas along with lot of heat when reacting with water. Calcium forms calcium hydroxide along with hydrogen gas and heat when reacts with water. Next is reaction of metals with oxygen. Most of the metals form respective metal oxides when reacting with oxygen. Metal plus oxygen gives metal oxide. Examples: potassium metal forms potassium oxide when reacts with oxygen. Sodium metal forms sodium oxide when reacts with oxygen. Next is reaction of metals with dilute acids. Metals form respective salts when reacting with dilute acid. Metal plus dilute acid gives metal salt plus hydrogen. Examples are: sodium metal gives sodium chloride and hydrogen gas when react with dilute hydrochloric acid. Magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas are formed when magnesium reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid.